I don't drown in my thoughts, I swim in it. I swim in them. A mind hack, maybe. Once I made a post about I don't drown in my thoughts, I swim in it. I swim in them. Let's pop it up over here if I don't forget it. I think I made it on TikTok or Instagram. Follow me on Instagram so you will see way much more stuff, because I'm posting a lot of stories every single day. Anyway, the thing is, I say a lot of times things that do need a little bit more context. So let's do a little bit this one. What about swimming instead of drowning? Well, it's actually very simple. You go outside and interact with the world. There is nothing else. Or you do one of your disciplines like training every day. That is simply what I mean with swimming instead of drowning. Because when you start drowning in your thoughts, and we all been there, done that, you know, that you start drowning and you start making things up as scenarios, let's say negative scenarios that could be an outcome, but in general, in reality, it's never gonna happen. And in order to cut that circle, at least that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the training thing, and or just going outside and engaging with the world that really drags me out of it. So that's what I actually mean with swim in it. I prefer to swim instead of drowning in my thoughts, because when you start drowning, you start imagining things that are not over there. But you know, the moment that you also start drowning in your thoughts and you start imagining outcomes, let's say negative outcomes, you also really start vibrating this into the world. At least that's what I do believe, especially when you do it for a longer time. All right, so maybe there's some value in this clip for one of you people who are watching. You know, go outside. And this is another thing. Do it first one time. Just break the circle. You know, like with the training thing, I always, you know, tell people, try to do it first once per day, then 2 times a day. And no matter what, we all humans, and also allow yourself sometimes to fail, and then observe how you feel after the failure. And if you feel bad about failure, you know, try to scoop this up the pile of so-called motivation. That failure makes you feel bad. You know, at least that's my container, if not a truckload full of, you know, if I would have this guilty feeling, I would go nuts. So that's one of the main, let's call it motivation. You know, I don't need external motivation from anybody else besides myself, you know. I'm always thinking, yeah, if I don't train now today because I'm a little bit sore, or I'm tired, or I don't feel like it because, you know, I got other things on my mind, which I also do have. But you know what? We simply push through. And again, to make it maybe one silver lining in this vlog is simply keep on doing it and be patient. And also go with the flow, because there's only one thing we can control is our own actions, and the external things, yeah, the whole universe of possible outcomes and elements that can influence your outcome is so unpredictable. And the only thing you can do is just build that elephant skin, you know, to handle, let's say, disappointment in the external factors, but also maybe in yourself, just that you can handle it and build the elephant skin, you know, this thick skin that you think, no matter what, I will just pass this period, and also this circumstances that I'm now in. I'm content with it, and I just still can breathe every single day. you know, the gratitude part. You know, a lot of things, a lot of situations that I have survived, especially when I didn't have a roof above my head, I just found little tiny things that I could be grateful for, you know. Especially when it's about my physical part, you know, my lungs were still working, my legs were still working, and things when you were out of roof and you and you are crippled or you get sick, you know, it could be way much worse. I had fever once when I didn't have a roof above my head, and that was intense. But I also saw it as a challenge because, you know, you go through it, and I take it all with me. I don't regret anything that happened to me or that I also had to experience. The thing is, now I can share it. So swim in your thoughts. Also allow your thoughts and observe your thoughts. That's another thing, you know. So don't resist, and that you also, this is negative thinking, don't think like this. Just think like that, but see it as what it is. Is it negative? Is it positive? If it's negative, then see how to bend it. You know, that you feel good about it, that you can start seeing it as a challenge, right? A lot of things that are happened and also currently happening, I just see them as challenges, and like this, I know I will conquer them, and just have to do every day more and more, put more and more effort into it, improve my skills, engage better with the world, communicate better, speak better from on the camera, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Start swimming.